So 9 teams have already qualified for 2026 FIFA World Cup, happening in USA, Canada, and Mexico. But Nigeria has not qualified automatically, which is a bit sad. Not that sad because Nigeria still has another path to qualify. That's if they can go through that path and successfully qualify. Now, what's the overview of the whole thing? Now, we already have 9 teams that have qualified already. We have Senegal, we have Morocco, we have South Africa, we have Egypt, Tunisia, Ivory Coast, Algeria, Ghana, and Capo Verde. Capo Verde, qualified yesterday, and the whole thing, the whole, atmosphere over there was, awesome. This is their first World Cup, and it was amazing. And the playoff slots, the playoff spots have also been confirmed as well, which we have DR Congo, Gabon, Burkina Faso, and Nigeria. Of course, Nigeria qualified today, and Nigeria qualified due to the 4-0 thrashing of Benin Republic, which they should have done since. So you imagine, you see Nigeria, 11th hour, die minute. We love die minute in this country, and look at where die minute has taken us to. Just 1 point would have been up there because we had more goals than South Africa. We had more goals than Benin Republic, and today South Africa qualified automatically, and that was what happened. I'm here to talk about the NFF, neither am I here to talk about Super Eagles. The boys tried their best, but I think the management did not manage them very well. A lot, they were playing draws, playing like 4-5 draws, playing draw to Lesotho, Zimbabwe, South Africa, and all that teams that were supposed to be beating them black and blue. But look at what happened now. Now talk about the playoff. Why the playoff even, get to Nigeria? If not for what happened in Group E, I think, I think Group E, the group of Niger, that, they were only 5 instead of 6, I'm not sure Nigeria would have qualified. And also the Eritrean-rule, which Eritrea had to, pull out of the qualification due to political reasons and all that their country said, okay, if they travel to another country, they may from there travel or run away. Do you understand? So they are afraid of losing their, citizens. So that was the reason. And out of 54, 53 had to vie for, the 9 slots, the automatic slot. But now we are talking about the Eritrean, which really, really helped Nigeria, because when you look at other teams with 19 points, you don't understand, 19 points. And I'm like, how did Nigeria even make it? You don't get. And in one way or the other, Nigeria shall make it. But that's not what we're talking about. Now, what's the path? The path is scheduled this way. In Morocco, it's actually, a neutral ground, for all the 4 teams, DR Congo, Gabon, Burkina Faso, and Nigeria. Of course, it's North Africa. It's a North African country, which most of the qualifying countries for the playoff are from West Africa. Now, they are going to play this playoff like a tournament. It's just a mini tournament, semi-final. It starts from semi-final. They pair them into 2, the highest ranking team in the FIFA ranking that will come out this 25th of October. We are not, today's 14th. It's going to come out later. So that's when they will do the draw. So the highest ranked team, we meet the lowest ranked team, and the next highest ranking team will now meet the lowest ranking team. That's how they are going to do it. So they pair them into 2. Now, after, playing the 2 sides, playing the 2 semifinals, then the next thing is the final, which is 3 days after the semifinals have been played. Then the winner will go and represent Nigeria, in the intercontinental playoffs. You can see the route now. It's a very long route. Now, if, for example, Nigeria is able to win their semi-final game, go into the final, win their final game in Africa, they will go and represent Africa in the intercontinental playoffs. Then if they go to intercontinental playoffs, they are also going to play a mini tournament, which is I think they are going to be scheduling to maybe 4 spots, and they also play semi-final, then final, and just one nation. So you see that it's actually going to be a very long route, but it's going to help Nigeria because it will teach Nigeria a lesson that, okay, it's better to qualify automatically tactically. So that's how it is. So as it's going now, Nigeria needs to understand that it is better you take the bull by the horn from the onset. You have to start. All this draw to Lesotho, draw to all these places and all that. In fact, we almost even drew the last game that we played against Lesotho. And it was crazy, man. It was very crazy. Wabali was just doing his thing and all that. And anyway, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about moving forward now. At least we have qualified for the playoff, which is the most important thing. And the next thing for us now is that we should get the good draw. Maybe we should get Gabon, either Gabon, Congo, or Burkina Faso. Any of them, come together, put everything together. The only thing is just that you are going to, play, more matches than we are supposed to play. So NFF, I think you need to start learning your lesson now. Learn your lesson that it's better you qualify. Don't play with any game. There's no game. You are supposed to be winning every game. Every game you're supposed to be winning them. So stop all this 11th hour and all that. And Moses Simon, if not for the fact that he did 2 assists today, I don't know, he was actually out of the game, but we are not talking about that. Osimhen, kudos to you, hat-trick, hero, awesome. Kudos to Osimhen, kudos to Super Eagles. Well done for what you did. Well done, well done, well done.